Welcome back to another Backpage Gaming video. Today we have got another player review for you boys. We've got SIF Vinicius Jr. He's clocking in at about 300k. We might be a little late to the party, but still we're at the party nonetheless. Today, Rob's going to be asking me some questions, and we're going to go through in card, see what I thought of him. Rob, let's get into it.
Yeah, first of all, if you're not already, hit the subscribe button. We're bringing you daily videos, sometimes 2 a day. We're doing 2 a day today. Yeah, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you don't miss anything, hit the like button. Jack, let's get into it. Vinicius, he looks insane. I've heard unbelievable things. Judging off the price of his first inform that was extortionate for the longest time, he's got a lot of hype surrounding him, Jack. But my question is, does he live up to it? What were the first impressions? Did he feel like the creme de la creme of wingers, if you will?
Yes, I think, Robbie, you have summed him up perfectly. It is the best winger I've used, and I think genuinely he is. I think you could use him striker, but I think as a winger, Robbie, he just adds so much to your game. He's the fastest card I've used.
Really?
Even like he's not far. Like, don't get me wrong, like Mbappe and him aren't pretty close, but I do think Vinicius does edge it just a little bit. Don't know whether it's just because how he feels, his body type or whatever. But
he has got 98 pace, hasn't he?
He is rapid, like genuinely rapid. And I think it's always nice when you've got a player that's got a high pace that doesn't let you down.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I feel like there's a lot of players who've got a high pace, but you're just like, oh, you don't actually feel that fast.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
But one thing that surprised me was how good his shooting was. Obviously, 80 isn't bad, but his in-games aren't spectacular. 87 position on a winger.
That's pretty
good. It's nice to have, but it's not.
You want,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. That was my next question. Like, obviously, his shooting stats, looking at him, he's got 79 finishing. You look at that and you think it's not great, but I'm guessing it's a lie.
Yeah, well, he scored 14 in 22 for me, which isn't bad.
From the wing?
From the wing,
pretty good, yeah.
I did use him at striker. I did move him up to striker in a couple of games just to try and get some more clips, but I genuinely enjoyed him more on the wing, which is a rare thing, I think, to say. I used him on the left-hand side, so he was cutting in and finessing. His finesse shot, Robbie, OMG, it's amazing.
Really? Has he got finesse shot trait?
I don't believe so. I think he's just got outside foot. Yeah, it's just outside foot. But for whatever reason, Robbie, I don't know. He's only got 84 curve, which isn't particularly high.
No, yeah.
But he just felt unbelievable. Man just whipped him.
Yeah, I mean, it just looks fun. I think one thing that we've not really touched on, obviously, we've not used any of his other iterations, have we?
No.
But he's one of the EA-supported athletes, or whatever you call it.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, the ambassador things.
Yeah. That's got to be something to do with it.
I remember we spoke about that, didn't we, in Foden?
Yeah, yeah.
There's some sort
of
makes
him feel better,
voodoo shit or something that they've. But yeah, he does feel insane. Obviously, his inform, like you said, Rob, at the start of the game was crazily priced.
It was, yeah.
Even more so.
It was like 350k.
About 350k for an 83, which at the time I thought was a bit extortionate. I think 300k for this one on Xbox is a fair price, to be honest with you.
He's got +4 shooting. +2 passing, +2 dribbling. Like, it's a good upgrade.
Like, from his normal, it's +10 shooting.
Yeah, it's a bit mad, isn't it, really?
It's nuts.
Yeah.
If this guy gets another inform that boosts his shooting even more, then we might have a serious striker on our hands.
Maybe a headliners or something. Ooh.
Oh Lord!
You're not teasing me.
Don't even say that, Rob. Yeah. Honestly, this I've used Vinicius. Obviously, Vinicius has kind of had juiced cards in the past. He always gets. He's in the past 3 years. He's had a 97.
He had? No,
he had a 97 summer star thingy bobbers. Then he had a 95 footies, and then he had a 92 future star.
Oh, he had that.
And he's only been in the game
thing last year as well.
Like, he had a 92 in the first year he's on FIFA.
Yeah.
So I can only assume we're going to get another 90 rated Vinicius something at some point.
Yeah, he's a fan favourite, isn't he, at this point?
Oh yeah, definitely. And he's actually turned some form in real life. He's doing really well for Madrid.
Yeah.
So hopefully we get some sort of, over like maybe a player of the month. I don't know how he's doing this month, but we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rob, honestly, as a winger, I think you're looking for pace.
Yeah, he's got that in abundance.
For like a threat. You know, it doesn't only have to be a good passer, but as long as he can contribute to the play, he's worth his coins. I found that's what he did the most. He contributed, which is
what formation did you play?
About. So, Robbie, we played the 4-4-2-2, the second variant of
with
it.
The CDMs.
Yes, we will be having custom tactics videos coming out very, very soon because I went unbeaten in my qualifiers. Absolutely mopped up. Went 8-0. No bother. Rank 1.
Yeah,
got shit rewards, but we move. But yeah, so he played left mid. He didn't play left cam or anything for me. I think that's his best position. Like I said, he's a winger at heart. When I use him at strike, I don't really love him, but I think I can see the value of using him on the right-hand side and the left-hand side. The left-hand side, you can obviously cut in finesse, which I found to be one of his biggest strengths. The right-hand side, you can just cross on his favoured foot.
Yeah. So
speaking of his feet, Rob,
bit sus, but okay.
Pretty sus, yeah. He's got 4-star weak foot as well.
He does, yeah. It's not bad, is it?
Skills.
Does it feel like a true 4-star?
Yeah. It really does, honestly. Yeah. I was really surprised by how good it felt. If I scored a couple of goals on it, like across, that was like a classic across the keeper.
Yeah.
Weak foot shots. He scored a few of those for me. I was really impressed with him.
I mean, yeah.
I don't know why I was so, I'm acting as though I'm surprised that he is 300k. He's an expensive card.
What was he actually like on the ball? Was he up there with the best you've used? Do you think?
Yeah, easily. Him and Neymar feel very similar.
Yeah, who's better on the ball?
I genuinely think they're a tie. I think they're dead even.
That's such high praise for Vinicius as well.
I don't think. No, I genuinely. I think he's got that type of body type and the dribbling stats that all kind of come together to make a perfect card.
Definitely, yeah.
In terms of dribbling pace, anyway. One thing, Rob, that did disappoint me. We'll talk about something that disappoints me.
Yeah.
His passing was a bit of a letdown. It wasn't terrible.
The advisor also said the same thing. He had him on the wing in a 4-2-3-1, but moved him up front because he enjoyed Neymar's passing more.
Yeah, I can see that. I think I think Vinicius is like, I suppose if you're comparing him price wise to Neymar, it's a bit silly because he's not that much cheaper. Well, he's 200k cheaper, but Neymar feels like Vinicius feels like baby Neymar. Basically.
I mean, it makes sense. Yeah.
I did use a Deadeye on him, which increases his short passing by 15.
I'm surprised you didn't use a Hunter. It's a bit slow.
But I used Deadeye on him. I almost said Hunter. He almost tricked me.
Yeah.
Used Deadeye just to get his passing up, but it doesn't feel that great.
Yeah. But 87 strike with a Deadeye, by the way. Jesus.
Yeah, I know. His passing in a 4-4-2 is mainly long passing that you want to be good because you end up having a lot of switching play or going into your CDMs, and they are quite big passes. So having the short passing isn't the greatest, but then Deadeye is so brilliant for his shooting.
Yeah.
10 positioning, 10 finishing, 15 shot power, 5 long shots. It's a fantastic chem style.
It is, yeah.
But I feel like it should give more boost to passing.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know what I mean? Like it only gives 3 boosts to passing, whereas it gives 5 to shooting.
Yeah.
It should have upped long passing by 10 maybe. I think that would have been fair.
So I mean he's charmed me, Jack. I'm not gonna lie to you, he's charmed me. I've got a man that's Brazilian, I've got Fred, and I'm looking at him. I'm looking at him and I'm looking at Neymar. I want you to give me a breakdown. Who should I take? I can afford either of them. What
position? I think this is
I'm playing a 4-1-2-1-2, but you're telling me about these 4-4-2 types, and I might try them.
4-4-2, if you want a winger, Vinicius every day of the week, in my opinion. He feels a lot faster than Neymar.
Yeah.
Like, genuinely, this man feels like 110 pace. If you're looking for someone in the central positions, striker or cam or whatever, Neymar all day long. Okay. I think they're two cards that mesh very well together.
Right, okay.
Like, having both of them feels like cheating. They feel unbelievable together.
Yeah.
Like when players just feel like they're destined to play together in an ultimate in your team, if that makes sense. Like they link up well for some reason, and these two are definitely one of them. I think it's genuinely a toss up. Depends on what formation you guys are running and what position you're wanting to fill. So that was a useless answer.
Well, it's such high praise for Vinicius that you're comparing him with Neymar, who is arguably like one of the big 4 on the game.
100%, 100%. Vinicius feels like one of those players. We always talk about like a luxury player on the wing.
Yeah, it feels
like that, but at a reasonable price.
Yeah, he's got a sort of dynamic as well, and I know you're a sucker for that.
Oh yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah,
getting that shirt.
End
card time.
Yeah, go on, tease me.
9.5.
It's high. I love it. Yeah.
The only reason he's not higher is because of his passing. It doesn't let him down.
Shooting's perfect.
No, I've got no problem with his shooting whatsoever. You'll see in the clips he does score some bangers. He does miss a couple of chances every now and again, but not enough to detract from his score, in my opinion. Like, he creates enough chances for my two strikers that it doesn't really matter when he happens to miss one, really.
Okay, that's good.
I say he's dependable enough anyway, which is kind of what you want.
Yeah, definitely.
In a winger, that he can pop up with a goal.
Yeah.
But yeah, the passing is kind of it's hard to ignore, really. It's just frustrating because sometimes he's really it's just more inconsistent than anything. But yeah, it's still a fantastic card. Value for coins, Rob. I've gone for a 10.
Really? He's quite expensive.
I know he is, but
I suppose when you're comparing him with the top.
Yeah, he feels like a much more expensive card than 300k in my opinion.
Yeah.
He's got incredible links. He's Brazilian. He's 5-star, 4-star. He's got great stats. For a winger, I don't see who's better than him. Really, I think he's the best winger in the game at like
something there. To be fair,
as like an affordable
sub 500k or whatever.
Yeah, card. So yeah, I thought 10's fair. I mean, if you're gonna twist me arm, maybe I'd even a 9. I'd feel like it'd be harsh, but
yeah.
Chem style is Deadeye. I don't think there's anything else that you want to give him. Maybe if you're using him up, I don't even know. Even if you're using him up top, I wouldn't use anything different. Maybe. Yeah.
Right, okay.
I'm just having a quick flick now. I think Deadeye's definitely the best one. Best links, like I just said, he's got some amazing links. First one being Neymar. Review coming out very soon. He's charmed me again, Robbie.
Yeah.
After all my bitching and whining about him, these latest patches, they've brought him back to me, and I love him. Another great link is Mendy, Furland, Variety. 451, happy days.
Yeah, buzzing.
Obviously, Lodi is another alternative there. And then, Rob, just to charm you, I put Mr. Fred as his last one. He's a player that you've really enjoyed, so I thought, you know what, let's put him on now. Let's see how he does. So yeah, Rob, fantastic card. Thoroughly recommend him if you're playing a 4-4-2 or a 4-2-3-1 and you want a winger.
Could he play striker?
Yeah, definitely. I just think there's better players for striker personally.
Right, okay.
For me, I've got like Neymar and Cantona up top, and I think striker you want something that's a bit more consistent with the shooting.
Right, okay, yeah.
But don't get he could do it definitely because he's really fast.
Yeah,
I think you just maybe have to get used to his shooting a little bit more, perhaps.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, it's striker. There's a lot of choice, whereas wingers, I don't think there's as many choices. There's not many cards that are that fast.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's been the review, guys. A little late to the party, we know, but it's always, like I said in the intro, at least you've got to the party. At least, you might find a 3 out of 10 or something at the end of the night. You know what I'm saying, boys?
Well, we found a 10 out of 10. Or a 9.5 out of 10.
A 9.5 anyway.
Party, yeah. Maybe we've got a bit of beer goggles on, I don't know. But, we're going home happy, aren't we?
Oh, definitely. It's only cost me 300k.
Exactly.
To me, it's a bargain for a good time. Anyway, lads, if you like the video, drop a like down below. Make sure to subscribe. Ding the notification bell to be uploaded or updated, on every single upload that we do. 12 o'clock every single day. Robbie, who have we been?
We've been Backpage Gaming. Goodbye.
Bye.